Tell small stories. This is very counterintuitive, but it can work really well in certain situations. Small stories make larger messages easier to understand. When you focus on sort of the micro element of whatever you're trying to teach, that leads your writing to be more specific and can also make it feel more attainable depending on the audience and depending what you're doing. So, for example, I could write a post about how to get 10,000 newsletter subscribers. That's not a bad headline. That's pretty good. But I could also write a post about how to get 10 newsletter subscribers today. The second one is zoomed in, it's more micro. And you would think, well, more people want 10,000 subscribers than 10. And that's true. But the 10,000 newsletter subscribers post, first of all, the way I write that is likely to be a little more generic, right? Because I'm going to talk about these sort of broad things. Whereas the other one's going to be more specific and actually going to be more curious because people can sense that it's going to be more specific, both because of the smaller number and also because I said today, it's going to be more actionable. And this is true of anything you do, anything you're trying to teach, anytime you're trying to share your expertise. Think about if you could zoom in, right? How I got 10 clients versus how I got one client. Chances are the how I got one client will wind up being more specific and therefore more interesting and more valuable. And people can extrapolate, by the way. If I teach you how to get 10 newsletter subscribers today, you've learned things that you can extrapolate to get even more. And the same thing with the client example.